you're mowing a bit of hay. Forecast has shown that we are going to get a little bit of a miniature heat wave over the next few days, and that has prompted us into cutting a little bit of the lighter crops of hay that we have. There's 8 acres here in 2 fields that these fields are usually grazed with the cows, but just with the very good growing season that we've had this year has gotten well away from us, and got too far ahead to let the cows into it. They'd tramp the most of it into the ground and wouldn't eat it, and you'd end up having to top it or do something with it to get rid of it. So what we done was we closed the cows off from these 2 fields altogether, and just let them grow away until now. So all that they got in the lines of fertilizer this year was some slurry back in March, and yeah, it's grown very well. You can see it's not really thick in the bottom, but it'll make some nice hay. There is some docks through it. There's also a few patches of nettles as well, which we always seem to have in these fields. There was a ditch that run through the middle of it, splitting this field, and no matter what you spray the nettles with, they always seem to come back. Like alright, forefront isn't a spray for nettles as such, but it will knock them back. It has got forefront this field, these couple of fields, a few times over the last number of years. And then at one stage we sprayed with nettle band, probably that's about 2 years ago, and even though it did kill the nettles for that year, the following year they were back again. So probably not as many as there was going back 3 or 4 years ago, but they're still there. But it'll not be much of a problem. Yeah, we will have to address the docks in this field. It was due to be sprayed this year, but with not using it, I didn't think it was just as bad as what it is. There's a large section, especially up this side here, there's a large section just out from the ditch that had quite a few docks on it. But it is what it is, and there's going to be a few bales that will have some docks in it. There's not much you can do. I'm using the newer one of our 2 Tarot mowers. This one has got spreading vanes on it, and it's the first time I've really used them, and it's spreading the grass really nicely on the ground. There's a selection of fins on the back of it on a little flip over lid that if you flip it over, the fins kind of redirect the grass out to one side, and it lays it nicely on the ground. What it'll do is it'll save having to come back down and shake out the rows. The fact that it's leaving it fairly flat on the ground, so it'll save one tedding or one turning of the grass, which is always good. If you can save one of those runs, it's always a bonus. You can see the sun now is back out. We've had a really warm, hot morning, and the forecast over the next few days, it's just to get hotter and hotter. So it's a good opportunity to get this done and out of the way, get some of the hay made. We're going to mow these 8 acres. We've got a couple of other fields as well, just small. There's a 2 acre small field that we're going to cut as well. It will be a lot heavier in the lines of grass. It would have been fertilized and slurried the same as our silage ground, so it will be a lot heavier. But even if it's a case that the weather doesn't stay with us long enough to get that saved as hay, we can bale it up a little bit early, just as a bit of haylage or whatever, and even just keep it for the cows. We need some bales for the cows anyway for the winter, so we can bale up some of that and keep it for them. Some nice dry stuff would be ideal for them. But yeah, that's really it. We're gonna send the drone up now, take a little bit of footage of me mowing here, and yeah, we'll come back at the end. So we are finished mowing, thankfully. Mowed out very nicely. It's all sitting very nice now. It can dry away for the rest of the day. I'll not have to touch it. Flying a drone and driving a tractor mower is not simple. Even though the drone has got like a follow me mode on it, you still have to do some of it manually, and well, us men aren't very good at multitasking, are we? The ladies would be much better at doing that, but we better not tell them that. Yeah, so this is the new mower. Some of you might have seen it last year. The other mower, we have it 10 years and it's been very, very good. So we've seen this new for sale last year and decided to purchase it. It's basically the same as the other one, just has done very little work. And it also, one of the things that we liked about it was it had got the spread and vein system on it that wasn't really sure how to set it up. I did get an owner's manual with it, but there's absolutely nothing in the owner's manual about it. Actually, I think last year I mentioned what the door is sitting on. There's a little bracket there with a bolt coming through it, and I didn't know what it was for. It wasn't on our last mower, and I happened to ask, I think it was on YouTube, that I don't even know what it was for, and somebody said it was for holding your windrow. Well, I call them doors, but I don't know what the correct term is. So that's what it's doing. It's holding one of the doors at the minute. Now maybe I haven't got this set up properly, but how I set it up was took the door or windrow off this side, and that's it down then sitting on the front. I took it off and it's kind of freed up then that the grass can come up here and be redirected by all these little fins. And it seems to be working fairly well. I left this one here on because it's kind of helping the grass along. Now I'd probably could open it a little bit further this side, but it doesn't seem to be making much difference. But it seems to be working right. Maybe somebody will say that I've something not just 100% set up right, and then if I haven't, tell me, because I'd like to get it working as well as possible. But it's very simple. Like, you just have to go back in and just pull these two little levers on each side, and this then just flips over. So to change it from one position to the other is very simple. And like, if it saves having to come out and do that first turning with the hay bob or with your tether, then it's definitely worth getting it set up properly. But yeah, anyway, that's really it. I have this other 2 acre field to do, and it's going to be more of the same. There's no point in recording any more of that. You kind of get the gist of what we're at. I left a decent enough headland on it there right round, because when we have this bale, we're going to let the cows out here and they'll get a week or 10 days in it, just so we can clip away at that, and then we'll run around and just top it before they move on to the next field. So that's kind of why I kept a wide berth. Also, up along the top ditch, there's, apart from there being a good few docks, there's also stones and rocks along there, so there's no point letting the mower into that and maybe doing some harm and breaking something on it. So that's another reason why to not go near it. So yeah, I'm going to be spreading. I did get some slurry spread yesterday. I didn't get any footage of it because I had other work to do than yesterday evening. I had intended to take some footage yesterday evening, but we didn't get back to it then after 6 o'clock. So yeah, hopefully get a bit of footage of the slurry going on later on, and I'll put that up in a separate video. So yeah, slurry video coming, and then no doubt we'll be tedding here tomorrow and we get a bit of footage of that too. So that's it. As always, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button as well, because it's always nice to see the subs going up. And ring the little bell and it'll give you a little notification then whenever, if you press the wee bell button that's beside the subscribe button. So it just gives you a wee notification then whenever I post a video. So that's it. Alright, so we'll talk to you tomorrow.